Past Tournament of Roses Parade Grand Marshals included presidents, movie stars, astronauts, athletes. 2020, Rita Moreno, Gina Torres and Laurie Hernandez. 2017, Greg Louganis, Janet Evans and Allyson Felix. 2015, Louis Zamperini, posthumously. 2013, Dr. Jane Goodall. 2010, Captain Chesley B. Sullenberger III 2009, Cloris Leachman. 2008, Emeril Lagasse. 2006, Sandra Day O'Connor. 2003, Bill Cosby, Art Linkletter, Fred Rogers. 1999, Buzz Aldrin, Jackie Robinson. Posthumously, Shirley Temple Black, also 1939, 1989, David L. Walper. 199-7, Carl Lewis, Shannon Miller. 1996, Kermit the Frog. 1995, Juan, Chi-Chi, Rodriguez. 1994, William Shatner. 1993, Angela Lansbury. 1992, His Grace, Cristobal Colon, Congressman Ben Nighthorse Campbell. 1990, Senator John Glenn. 1989, Shirley Temple Black, also 1939, 1999, 1985, Lee A. Iacocca. 1979, Lathrop K. Leishman. 1978v Former U.S. President Gerald R. Ford. 1977, Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. 1976, Kate Smith. 1975, Henry L. Hank, Aaron. 1974, Charles M. Schultz. 1971, Reverend Billy Graham. 197, Apollo 12 astronauts, Alan L. Bean, Charles Conrad Jr., Richard F. Gordon Jr. 1969, Bob Hope, also 1947, 1968, Everett Dirksen. 1964, former President Dwight D. Eisenhower. 1963v Dr. William H. Pickering. 1962, Albert D. Rossellini. 1961, William F. Quinn. 1960, Vice President Richard M. Nixon, also 1953, 1959, E.L. Bob Bartlett. 1958, Robert Gordon Sproul. 1957, Eddie Rickenbacker. 1956, Charles E. Wilson. 1955, Earl Warren, also 1943, 1954, General William F. Dean. 1953, Senator Richard M. Nixon, also 1960, 1952, Medal of Honor recipients, Lieutenant Stanley Adams, Captain Raymond Harvey, Lieutenant Thomas Hudner, Sergeant Ernest Kuma, Captain Louis Millett, Sergeant Joseph Rodriguez, Major Carl Sitter. 1951, Corporal Robert S. Gray. 195-0, Paul G. Hoffman. 1948, General Omar Bradley. 1947, Bob Hope, also 1969, 1946, ADM William Halsey. 1945, former President Herbert Hoover. 1944, Amos Alonzo Stagg. 1943, Earl Warren, also 1955, 1940, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. 1939, Shirley Temple, also 1989, 1999, 1937, Eugene Biscaluz. 1936, James V. Allred. 1934, ADM William S. Sims. 1932, William May Garland. 1931, Jen C. Farnsworth. 1927, Dr. D. Lockwood. 1926, Carl J. Mygatt. 1925, Louis H. Turner. 1924v Colonel George S. Parker. 1922, Harold Landreth. 1920, Frank G. Hogan. 1918, Dr. Z. T. Malaby. 1917, Dr. Lockwood. 1916, Dr. Francis F. Rowland, also 1890, 1892, 1894, 1904, 1905, 1910, 1914, Charles Daggett, also 1900, 1901, 1912, E. H. Gronendijk. 1911, Dr. Ralph Skillen, also 1907, 1908, 1910, Dr. Rowland, also 1890, 1892, 1894, 1904, 1905, 1916, 1909, Walter S. Wright. 1908, Dr. Ralph Skillen, also 1907, 1911, 1907, Dr. Ralph Skillen, also 1908, 1911, 1906, John B. Miller. 1905, Dr. Rowland, also 1890, 1892, 1894, 1904, 1910, 1916, 1904, Dr. Rowland, also 1890, 1892, 1894, 1905, 1910, 1916, 1903, C. Reynolds also 1902, 1902. C. Reynolds also 1903, 1901. Charles Daggett also 1900, 1914, 1900. Charles Daggett also 1901, 1914, 1899. Martin H. Waite also 1898, 1898. Martin H. Waite also 1899, 1897. Edwin Stearns also 1896, 1896. Edwin Stearns also 1897, 1895. Dr. Shirk 1894. Dr.